Alrighty, we're back. Just like maybe one game. Make it a couple if we enjoy our first one. Or for some reason we want to play a second one, you know. Roll guaranteed. Wait, why? Is it because I played jungle? In a game before? I don't know. I got a friend request here. That was from that previous game I was talking about. Damn. Look at this shit. I've only won once. No, I've won twice. But lots of L's. Lots of L's here, guys. I went Youmuu's. I went Youmuu's because I was having movement speed problems. I mean, I was doing enough damage, I just wasn't getting onto people. And so, I mean, but there was nothing that could make me carry this game. It was the teammates were fucking heavy as hell, bro. The Ashe would never play with the team. I don't think we were ever grouped as 5 ever in the game. In this game, I don't think we were ever grouped as 5. So that's it. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are if you're not grouping up as 5 and playing as 5. Yeah, I don't care if you are pro gamers. It's just not gonna work out. Well, if it was 4 pro gamers and 1 person not grouping, maybe it does. But I'm 1 person, man. I'm 1 person, and I'm not. Question, like, does Faker win in this game as kill? You know what? Probably. But odds were stacked against me. We'll just say that, okay? Their team did have some weaknesses, and I could have played better, probably. I just don't know exactly how. I don't really play this game in an incredible amount. I'm no Faker. I unlocked runes, by the way. Not quintessences, but just the minor runes, and I just put scaling cooldown reduction and AP, flat AP on my runes. I'll show it. Also, I've been running Surge. I've been maxing the Q. I've been playing for my lane. I also changed my masteries to just be stronger early game, because kill is squishy. I get health per level. I get armor. I get health. So we don't do the shit where we put it in here. This is not, you know, as good. What do I ban? Cass? I ban Cass. That's what people ban. So I'll go ahead and ban Cass. A rune page, as you can see here, is it's not letting me put in quintessences, but I basically just put in scaling HP, scaling cooldown, and I guess I just left the attack ones at attack speed, huh? Yeah. So we got scaling HP and scaling cooldown reduction. That's that. Scale is just squishy. I hate these people, man. Learn to play a secondary role. The game forces you to do that. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just how the game works, you know? We're gonna play against a Heimer. I mean, we're gonna be able to hit those turrets pretty well, at least. But, ugh. Wait, don't tell me this is the same Ashe from last game. No, it's not possible, is it? Maybe that few people are playing Classic LoL. I don't believe it, though. LoL is an extremely popular game. It is the most popular MOBA. Actually, that's not true. There's probably fucking some Chinese mobile game is probably the most popular MOBA nowadays, I think. What is it called? Mobile Legends? There's a bunch of... There's the King of Valor. Is that an actual name of a game? I think I've heard that maybe in passing. Those are probably the 2 most popular by if you're being technical, going by the numbers. Anyways, yeah. We have basically if we just buy the Nashor's Tooth, we will have 40% CDR, because I get the rest from runes and masteries and shit. Anyways, we're going Surge. Is this trend top? Maybe timer mid, trend top? I have no idea what's going on here. One of these guys is jungle. I know that for sure. Anyways, yeah. I feel like I should go attack damage. I feel like attack damage maybe is better, but I don't know. I feel like the attack damage of kill is the more important part of your damage. But I would never know unless I look at my own, like, kill score. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Just get damage and try to kill them early. Level max Q, get Surge. This is gonna do, you know, this is gonna do huge things for my kill. By the way, I've stopped using WSD. I'm not used to it. It's not good. I'm just not used to it. It's probably good, but I'm just not used to it, guys. I'm too used to Dota 2's control scheme, so we're gonna just continue to use point and click for movement. I'm too damn used to, dude, okay, I gotta say something. Hold on, we're getting League of Legends now. This Pool Party Leona skin, I remember being, younger and thinking it was hot. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I mean, it's League of Legends. A lot of the characters are freaking hot, you know. It's got tons of, you know, stuff on the interwebs. Let me put on some music. Do I want to put on music? Yeah, let's put on some music. I'm getting tired, so it might just be one game. Alright, let's go. Who are we, Jarvan?
In me will rise the strength of 1,000 swords, the fury of 1,000 flames.
So here's the thing, the game, like if you do this semi-locked and you drag off, the game saves that your camera was like this. So I'm gonna not want to disrupt that, I think. I just want to use that as a proper recenter.
What is dark in me, I will illuminate.
Let's go. I will level that if we're gonna get a kill from it. Counter jungling. Always try to start on the enemy side if you can. Oh, what? I'll give my everything. If I made the right assumption, do you feel the same? The same. Don't.
The holy fire. I must become it. There is no hiding from the light.
Don't take casters do tons of damage. You don't wanna beef with them. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, you don't want to beef with casters. See how better my last hitting is when I have like mouse click shit. Nah, I missed last hits because of that. Fuck. My god, that was just one EQ. Oh my god. How did that hurt so much?
Fear the cleansing fire.
Assumption. Do you feel the same? I'm happy with that. It's flash. Oh, whoa. Shit. Fuck, man. You chased too far, bro. Ah, that's my bad, I guess. Ah, fuck, I'm missing CS now. He has to back, and does he have TP? He doesn't. I'm gonna push this Waven hard. Oh my god, we're missing CS. Like nub. How'd I miss that, bro?
An ally has been slain. I bring the light trap.
No, he's gonna get the wave, bro. I'm unhappy with this. Just gonna back now. I'm unhappy with that result, man. I have to get move speed or I'm gonna get fucked by this guy, right? I'm gonna get move speed. I'm probably gonna go Berserker's Greaves. I think I always go Berserker's Greaves on this character because of the... I think I should always do that because of the cooldown reduction I already have set up with Nashor's Tooth. So we're gonna go Berserker's Greaves. And then we're gonna go Nashor's Tooth first item. It's either that or it's Milady, depending on what the situation is. If we're gonna be sitting in the lane by the time we finish this, and they have really similar upgrade paths. They really share the same recipe, so I can pivot. But basically, yeah, if I gotta be careful about him going on me. He doesn't have flash though. He doesn't have flash though, so we're chilling. He is tanky. What's his... He doesn't even have extra armor or anything. I do like no damage, bro. Yo, that's an E and a Q! Why does it hurt so much? I missed a CS. Like a nub. Now I'm gonna have to back, bro. I'm gonna have to pot. We're out of mana. We spent everything. Yeah, I hate having to spend resources in this lane. It like fucking sucks. I'm gonna have to flash. No! I did no damage! I did no damage, bros. How do you execute there? Oh my god, I did no damage. That's so sad. I don't get anything from it then. And now the lane's pushing, so I'm gonna lose a bunch of CS. Or hopefully... He doesn't have TP. I just have to worry about the... We haven't even seen the jungler. Oh my god, this is bad. I could get ganked here easily. We could get ganked here easily and we would be instantly dead and there would be nothing I could do about it. I am missing CS left and right. Oh my god, okay. Get out of here. I had to push that in because I'm gonna miss the wave I'm gonna miss all the waves that hit into it otherwise. Alright. Yep, similar upgrade path, so I can just buy these safely. I might even want to undo. Do like this instead.
Shall purge the dark with enemy.
Execute, bro. That's so sad. CS score is roughly the same. I cost a lot of mana, man. What does he have? Just a bunch of long swords. What's he going? Yoma's Ghostblade? I only remember Yoma's Ghostblade having that many shit in it. The wave's big, we need to cut it up. Is he going on me? I don't think he was.
I fly for the glory that shines above this cause. An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna hold the wave out here. What are you pinging? No, he's not missing. No! I have no mana! I have no mana! I have no fucking mana, bro! Where the fuck's my mana? Where the fuck's my mana, bro? I want cooldown reduction. I want more goes. I'm gonna start buying fucking mana pots, bro. I'm gonna buy like 2. Like, what is this shit, man? I'm actually just gonna start buying mana pots, because that's fucked. Just so I can spam him out in lane with the Q. This is what mana pots exist for in old League of Legends, so I need to use this. Now we're gonna miss a ton of creeps. It's terrible. He's a full level ahead now.
Enemy killing spree. The path to the light is a lonely one.
And already, I think I'm in a mana pot. Am I supposed to ping him missing? I don't know how to do that. Never mind. He's in lane here.
Surrender.
I forgot creep aggro doesn't exist in this game, so I can click him as much as I want. It doesn't matter. What happens if I splash onto him? Do I get tower aggro? I wonder.
Just rise above this mortal form. An enemy has been slain.
I'll have to pop my second mana pot. Whoops. We're taking way too much damage, man.
Fire reveals truth.
Sorry, bro. I have like no mana.
Darkness be gone. Heal by fire. Enemy has been slain.
Okay, this is a good
I
back.
shall purify this land with fire if I must. I took up my mother's
Backing.
sword, and with it,
Okay, I have to make the decision now. I think I do want to spam him out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Nashor's Tooth. Yeah, Nashor's Tooth.
flame purified. Rampage.
Enemy Rampage. The Misfortune? Misfortune's kind of OP in this version, by the way. She has like a stacking W. It's like Ursa Fury Swipes. Not exactly, because it's not infinite, but it's a ton of magic stacking damage. She does very well in the 1v1 because of it.
Heal by fire.
Okay, let's just not take damage from creeps here.
Not dead.
Like a nub. Yo, Diagro.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
No. I was talking about how good, easy League of Legends Rust hitting is. It's actually a little bit harder. You can't really tell. You can't really tell when Can't really tell when the creeps are attacking. It's a little bit weird. in that respect. Does last hitting do anything? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna get blue, dude. I would love to have a blue. Blue is so juicy on me. Want that? No? Okay. We gotta clear it. I thought you would want it. I thought he would want it. I love being able to spam abilities out like this. Feels really good. I'm going on this guy. It's heavy as hell. I tried to. There goes my summoners, and it's for nothing. And I lost a creep wave while doing that. Isn't that awesome? Chat. That sucked badly.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Keep killing cause I only have now I wanna talk with the gift of blue is not all powerful, it seems. Gonna have to back here. Need to anyways. Q is way more important than the AR, I think. Okay. Next item we need Berserker's Greaves, obviously. And then I think I think I'm going straight Rage Blade right now. Whoops. Going straight Rage Blade. What? Why are they DC? Why? Because the Garen was ass? Yeah, I didn't think he was doing anything the entire game, I guess. So that, and you know what? You said you would struggle and you didn't. So, well, you kind of did, but you pulled through. I got quintessences. Nice. Yeah, like, what is this starting build, bro? Garen Jungle. Smite Heal. Crystalline Flask of Vampiric Scepter. What the fuck's going on with their jungler? I think he was AFK, huh? Yeah, he had no impact in that game. Rabadon's Death Cap first item on Malzahar. What the there's no way that's correct. The only time Rabadon's first item is ever maybe correct is on Veigar. But that's more like a second item. You don't go first item Rabadon's, bro. Whatever. Haunting Guys. I didn't play very well that game. But it's whatever. I didn't play very well that game, I feel like. That didn't feel like very satisfying. Do I play again? Kinda not feeling it. That was supposed to be my one. Fortify as a summoners. They probably expected, when League of Legends was being made, they probably expected, the game to play similarly to Dota 2. So like, oh, one person's gonna have Fortify on the team, and they're gonna, no. Everything is played for the lane, everything is played for the early game, everything is super snowball-y. You want to have everything set up and all your entire toolkit set up to play the early game well. That's really it. Or to play, you know, you want to be good at every step of the way in this game. There's no such thing as delaying for a payoff, delaying your power for a payoff. That's not a thing that exists in this game. In some sense, it may not even, well, it does. It does exist in Dota 2. That's what I like about Dota 2. You get to make those sort of decisions. But typically, people will lead you to believe otherwise, that you always have to be on top. You have to be... No. You can play slower in Dota 2. And that's what I like about it. You get to make the decisions on whether you want to play fast or slow. And it's more... That decision is more enjoyable and pronounced at the pro level because you can coordinate better and push leads better and end games at, like, very fast, you know. But in pubs, you should try to scale, you know. Which sucks. Which really sucks. That's what makes Dota 2 sort of unenjoyable for me. Is I can't push these sort of tempo leads and make tempo decisions because there's always the variable of I can't rely on my teammates. So that reliance, I can't have an item that I can't be making decisions, mostly item builds. I can't make decisions in a way that relies on teammates. So I have to focus everything on me and play for me. League of Legends, it's a better game. It's a better game in a lot of respects. In terms of the decision making that goes on, I think in terms of the overall complexity of the game, it's lower, obviously, and it's more mechanically focused. And personally, I'm not a fan of it anymore. Oh, by the way, I think I realized what Stack of Sunfire Capes is for. It's so you could stack the, basically, because it's another unique item, you can stack this Sunfire on top. Searing Heat, Excessive Heat. So you're allowed to, the game lets you stack 2. Does this even exist in old League of Legends? What the fuck is this shit? Being able to build 2 Sunfire Capes is crazy. What's up with that? No Balmy Cinders, by the way. No Balmy Cinders, so the build-up's really doesn't feel so good. You could say no Balmy Cinder. Yeah, Archangels has been reworked to look different, but it's basically just the Manamune, the AP version of Manamune. You know, the thing that tier builds into. The things that tier builds into. Grants 4 maximum mana for each basic attack spellcast and mana expenditure. Occurs up to 2 times every 8 seconds. Transforms into Muramana at 750 mana. Is this a good Kale item? I don't think so. I don't think so. Does it tell me? Can tell me what Muramana does? It probably does the same thing as it does in Modern Law. I don't think this item's ever been like reworked. It's pretty cheap. Relatively cheap item. Tear of the God is 700 mana. That's a big delay in your item build, though. That's like nearly 2 daggers of attack speed, or a tome and a dagger, or something like that. And you're doing that just to get a tier? It might be worth it. I mean, you saw how spammy lanes can get. League of Legends really is all about the spam, and it's more pronounced in this version where you have less mana to be up on your mana game. Life's so fun. I just wanna swipe my card. Muramana Manamune, the blue item. Tier on Kale. Tier on Kale. The thing is, you're not gonna be able to stack your You want to sit on tier. You probably want to sit on tier for quite a while and not even finish the Manamune. Into Manamune, I think. But if you can't really like Singed loves tier. Singed loves tier. Because he can tap his Q, spend a little bit of mana. Anyone who has a spammy ability loves to build tier. That's really anyone who spams ability, that's the defining feature of, or defining condition of why you would build tier. On kill, you don't really got that. I mean, what mana? I mean, I think kill loves mana though. Like being able to spam out W's. What mana regeneration items are there available in this game even? You got Fairy Charm. What's this? It's the Aura. It's basically, that's Band of Bacilli right there. Basilius. I mean, that's what Dorn's Ring is, I guess. That's why you start Dorn's Ring. It gives you the mana you need. We were missing a lot of CS in lane. I think that probably contributed to how poor our spellcasting was in that lane. You need the last hit. Philosopher's Stone. That's a crazy item. Philosopher's Stone. You got Lucky Pick. Imagine just going all 4 of these items. All 4 of the GPM items. That'd be crazy. Your build would be ass. I think I've talked about this in the past, but I think you should... I think there's instances in the game where you can buy... and obviously these are components, so you can go ahead and do it. Because they're components. But Dota 2, I think there's arguments to be had about buying Midas in the late game. I think there's very strong arguments for it. And people just like, no, don't do it, stupid. Fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. If your next one major item is not going to budge the needle in your game, buy a Midas. It's very... There's a very compelling reason to do it. And it's and the stats also, I mean, it gives its own stats too. It gives like a Blitz Knuckles worth of stats. Anyways, we don't play Dota 2 anymore, so who gives a fuck? Whatever. But look at this item. This item is funny. It's a permanent health and mana regen item. And it's slotless too. It gets consumed and it becomes slotless. Very Dota 2 like. I don't think those exist in the game anymore in League of Legends. Negatron cloak. Classic looking Negatron cloak. Chain vest. Classic icons. Anyways, yeah, how did that game play out? The Garen was just like bad, really bad. Because you max Q, I think AP, like, it matters a lot early on. You just want to nuke them with that Q. You're very like, hold on, what's this graph? Damn, my damage was that good? Okay, nice. Yeah, because you're so focused, there are some kill builds that just gets Lich Bane. And you try to pop people. Like, you get a bit of burst, and you're also a hero who has some sustaining damage afterwards. You're a bit of a hybrid in that respect. I mean, Sun kind of feels the same. He goes Lich Bane, he can click really hard. But, this is League of Legends. It's, a big name of the game, if you're not team fighting, is to just poke. Like, do a lot of burst damage and get out, you know. So, Lich Bane... Maybe don't even get out. I mean, you just want to pop people. League of Legends is all about popping people. That's a big part of the game, and it's enjoyment for people, a lot of people. Should you even finish your Infinity Edge in that game? Alright. I'll play another maybe, but I don't want to play Kale. I think I'm kind of a little bit tired of it. That's what really I was thinking. I don't want to play Kale. We do Jax? What is the old Jax like? How does he play? I don't think you go Trinity Force Blade of the Rune King. I think he plays differently in old League of Legends. I don't think I'm supposed to go that. To risk and thrill. Work on warehouse. I can see it all through people. Play the Yi. Play the Yi, classic Yi. Play some AP Yi. Something they took away in Modern LoL. Ninu's pretty OP. I could play him. Singed. I want to play fucking Singed, bro. Oh yeah, we got quintessences, by the way. Oh, we already purchased them ahead of time. Let's put these in. Boom. And we'll name that Kale. Don't you love having to buy fucking room pages? And that's sarcasm, by the way. This is stupid. Having to buy room pages back in the day. Can I rename this, please? It's unfinished. Why is it unfinished? Why does it have an exclamation? Okay, I guess I need to actually buy the attack speed. Sure. Hey, what? Okay. Well, let me save it now. Why am I getting that exclamation point thing? Yeah, you knew me got an ego. I can do it on my... There we go, now it's letting me save. I can do it on my own Home Depot. Getting on my medicine. Open doors for you like a gentleman. Come knocking, you should let him in. Damn, I'm running out of, what is this called? Influence points? Bruh. They're making you spend money on classic LOL skins. Oh, let's see what, I don't even know what Old Tarek did. Well, I should know. I do recall watching a video that told me what it did. Console Lane and maybe Jungle. Who's writing these? Who's writing these descriptions? It's just a heal. He has a stun in the heal, that's it. Pretty dookie of a hero. I heard there were really wonky skill builds on Tarek. Like, he wouldn't even touch ult, I think. Like, you really were all about just, like, healing and stunning. You wouldn't even level these, I heard, on old Tarek. Anyways, cool. People used to say this hero is, people used to call this hero very, what do you call it? Like, what do you call it? Brain dead. You can just click all your buttons and not even think. That's what people used to say. Very cool, dynamic looking, what do you call it? Stuff here. This is maybe not look so good. I remember there was like an in-between sort of portrait art she used to have that looked pretty good. I think that's my favorite. I can't find it though. What's the closest thing to it? This is probably the closest thing to it. Mercenary Katarina. But anyways. Classic Pass. What am I doing here? I'm not paying any money to Rito games. I think I actually did though, because like how do I have these 35 Rito points? I somehow got RP. I think I got it from I think I got a gift card from my brother, but maybe that's not, I don't know. I got it from somewhere, I know. Kali, Ken, and Shen are back. They haven't even, have they reworked, they haven't reworked Kennen, have they? In Modern LoL? Maybe they have. But yeah, Kali and Shen are back, and they're the classics version. Espionage, and I want flesh to feel I'm better off. Alright, only 16% cooldown reduction now. So that means this mastery must change. We're gonna go ahead and add... Hold on, let me just return points. Basically, we're gonna add like 3 points into sorcery now. But I still want attack speed. Someone came up. What's that? 16.20 plus 3 is 16 plus 3. 19.20% cooldown reduction. That's almost at 40. Let's see. I can go attack damage per level or AP per level. Early on, Blast might be better, just to make the Q a bit stronger, but, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you attack people way more. Armor's way more of a... I don't know, man. Definitely taking that. Critical chance. Crit Kale. I know you definitely want 30 health. That's just too much that you're giving up, passing up on the table. You don't take that. I gotta take some shit out of here. Addicted, the risk and thrill. See, I might just not, like, okay, so I might do this. I realized there's something you can do. You could, like, you can fill out this whole top page if you want, right? You're not required to spend thing on the next tier, but usually you want to because the next tier is typically going to be better, but in this instance I want cooldown reduction, right? So it maxes out by the time, you know. Maybe that's not the right decision now. We know we want Executioner. That's obviously getting taken. I think we definitely want Archmage maxed. Definitely want a Spell Sword. Definitely. I mean, which better? 1.5 attack damage or 2 AP? This is probably better in my opinion. I do think the attack damage is better than the AP. You're just attacking way more early on than you are pressing Q. Q is good for its damage amp. It gives damage amp. That is probably not good. Bro, you know what I want to do? I want to buy some crit runes. Give me some crit runes, bro. Let's see, 9. You could get a lot of crit with you could get a lot of crit chance by getting crit runes. I remember these minor things being in the game. Hold on, wait, what? So, mark glyphs seals. Mark glyph seals. See, I remember the way the system worked is, you know, if you... So, crit chance in its main spot, which is the marks, 2%. Now, if you tried to get crit chance from your seals and glyphs, they would be reduced. So you obviously you couldn't, you know, efficiently do stuff. I know what people used to do is they would get 1%. They would get 1% crit chance on one of their runes, just for like the dopamine. They would just add 1% crit chance to their build. It was funny. I mean, does League of Legends do pseudo RNG? It might actually be legit to have 1% crit chance. I don't know. I want to go crit Kale, honestly. I want to go crit Kale. Crit Kale. I mean, at that point, there might be better heroes to be playing in the top lane as ranged top laners. But the thing I love so much about Kale is, like, she's not... A lot of ADCs are sort of like pushovers. But Kale has this invulnerability ult. She has the healing W. Like, she has her own catch. She has her own catch with her Q, which pumps a ton of damage. It gives you damage amp, so you can really melt one target. Yeah, I just like her abilities. And then on top of all this, she just, you know, she hits pretty well. Her E is good when it's activated. It's solid damage. But, you know, there's maybe some other better range tops you could play. I don't know. Who would they even be? Kennen? Kennen is one. Kennen doesn't really want to grow crit, does he? Are there any crit building top laners you can go that are also ranged? I think Kale may be the only one that I can think of. Although she has... You wouldn't get crit as your first, like, 2 or 3 items, maybe. I would say. But I think if you want to scale as Kale when you're getting into the late game, you do just start building crit. The same thing for Garen. Once you get into the late game, just get like an Affinity Edge so your spin is fat. Stop trying to like build tank only. You gotta deal damage just Garen. Once you start getting to the late game, you gotta start itemizing to be meaningful, not just tanky, you know? Because Garen doesn't provide a lot in terms of CC. He has a silence and that's it. He's meant to do a lot of damage with this spin, but that ends up typically not being the case. Just because he's so immobile. He needs to be tanky because he's so immobile. If he was more mobile, maybe he doesn't even build tank. If he had if he had a blink instead of whatever his W is, which in this version of the game is, what does it even do? Wait, what? Courage. Oh, this shit used to just be like a Sunfire cape. You used to press this and just get a Sunfire cape effect. I totally forgot about that. Very strong passive. It's like a Warmog's. This is an attack speed. This is an attack reset, by the way. Yeah, just bonus damage and silence. It's a pretty simple hero. Demacia. I remember they tried to do some gimmicky shit with Demacia Justice. I don't know if it exists in modern law, where it like tries to target the most highest performing hero on the enemy team and it does bonus damage to him. It's so weird. They need to stop with the gimmicks in League of Legends and just make solid game design decisions. Anyways, are we playing another? Yes or no? I don't want to go into a new game not even knowing how to play. I want to set up the whole plan about how I play it before I go into a game. So I don't think I'm playing another one. Unless I'm playing Kayle again, which... Should I do that? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and exit. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out. End the stream here. See you guys later. Peace out.